There
Triple
we are.
Scar,
That's it.
welcome to Up Here Radio, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing real good, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, brother. What are you smoking right there?
Sticky, man.
I'm about to join you right now, brother.
Let's do it.
So, Triple Scar, let's go ahead and start off with the vibes, brother. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Had a rough morning, but always getting better, bro. Only way to go is up, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to talk about it, how do you handle a situation like that when you're having like a rough day?
Well, bro, I've got a girlfriend to thank for that because I wouldn't know how I would handle that on myself. She's someone that always helps me see the positive in things because I'm such a pessimistic person, you know?
Mm,
It's
mm.
hard for me to see the positive things. And she helps me reminded of those things.
Now, how long have you guys been together?
Uh, 5 years almost. Next,
Congrats, brother. That's a big milestone right there. 5 years, especially nowadays.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Especially nowadays, that's big.
Now, do you mess with zodiacs, the energies, and
A little bit, yeah.
do you mind telling us what your zodiac sign is?
I'm an Aquarius.
An Aquarius?
Yeah,
Nice, bro. So
I'm
triple,
a I'm a
go ahead.
Valentine.
Say what?
I'm a Valentine's boy. I was
That's
born
right.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, exactly.
Yeah,
Sweet.
exactly.
Oh yeah, that's a sweetheart at heart right there, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Now, Triple Scar, go ahead and give us the origins of that, brother. That's a great, unique name. Want to know the story behind that?
In essence, I don't think you if you can you see it?
I can see it, yeah. Wow,
It's
brother.
that's that's kind of where it came from.
Oh wow.
There's a long story behind it, but it started out when kind of with this relationship I'm in, we've had rough days. We were not allowed to even speak to each other. Stuff like I was she was kind of forbidden to see me and stuff like that. But
Damn.
I'm not a bad person, and this thing kind of reminded me that I need to keep on going. And once I started making music, well, hip hop in general, I was like, this is gonna be my name. And that's what
Damn.
I do. Like a lot of people don't know how to pronounce it. Though, like a lot of people say like I scrum. Nah, man. But
I think it's unique.
yeah, something different.
Yeah, because when you see the names, a lot of times you'll see people swap out the A for X, something like that, or a V. But with
Yeah,
you, I saw that was and I instantly thought Triple Scar,
yeah.
instantly, and I'm like, damn, that's really unique, brother. Now, when did you start being a musician?
I started being I would say that would be 6 years ago. But I used to be a producer. I just started making beats to get my mind off of
Making beats.
you stuff like that. It was just my coping mechanism. So, some guy just introduced me to Fruity Loops, and I was like, all right, let's just try this for fun. And I instantly loved it. I started making EDM music. I started making beats stuff like that. But the thing was, some friends of mine they made hip hop. They rapped all my beats, and shit was fun. But I couldn't express myself emotionally that way. I
Mm.
writing lyrics and shit, and I was like, yo, this is I really feel this. This is real, and that's how I kind of like, I've been writing lyrics for 3, 4 years now, I guess. But I mean, yeah, that's when I started seriously like thinking hip hop is what I want to do because that's the way I can express myself.
Now, what made you get into the beats? Start making beats.
Well, hip hop is just I've been listening to hip hop since I was a kid, of course. Um, and hip I just preferred making beats over EDM and stuff like that because that's where I would know what that's how I would know what I'm doing, you know. I would know how to build it up and how to make it
Mm.
instead of just doing stuff and hoping a song came out of it.
Oh wow. Now, do you have any songs out that you're self-produced, beats and everything?
Right now, only one.
Which one's that one?
It's Sleep Well. It's a on song actually. But like because I haven't been making beats in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, because I've been so caught up in the whole lyrics thing process. Because that's the thing I like. I mix my stuff on myself, and that's the thing I'm caught up in the most. So if I start making beats as well,
Mm-hmm.
I I think I'll lose my energy.
Mm.
The whole lyrics thing.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you were making beats, and would you say about a year later you started making writing music, becoming a artist?
Something like that. It was like I made beats for like other people, and I would slowly start like also writing and hopping on their songs, but people weren't really like taking me that serious
Mm.
until I started, until I made my own songs and I would put them on SoundCloud, and that was wouldn't. I mean, people wouldn't notice that at all. There was a period where I almost quit making music.
Oh
Um,
man.
I was sitting on the song "Child of the Night."
Oh no way.
I was sitting on it, and I was like, I was, I just found out like, hey, I can actually pretty easily send this to Spotify and like through a distributor, like on all platforms and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna just put on a song, see how it goes. I found this guy that does marketing and stuff like that. I took a gamble because a lot of people that are doing that shit are just scams, and I just
Yeah.
got pissed. Shit started rolling, shit slowed down, and then all of a sudden, bam! I hit the charts in Germany, and that's when
Germany.
yeah, and that's when shit started to taking off. I was like, fuck! Now I really people are expecting music. I mean, now I gotta really, and that's what 2020 has been about. Finding my style back because I've been sitting on that song for a while. And
Wow.
yeah, and now it's 2021, and now shit is starting to take off because
Yes,
now
sir.
I've been consistent. I've been finding my style. I've been trying different styles, and I'll always be doing different styles because I don't want to stick to one thing.
Right.
But yeah, I think especially now this year, now things are starting to take off.
Now, is Child of the Night your most successful song to date right now?
It definitely is like by a lot. Um, there's been a factor of luck in there as well, I think. But like it was meant to be, I think, because this has put me back into making music, and this has showed me that this is my path. This is what I want to do, and that people enjoy my music, and
Oh,
that's
yes.
yeah.
Now, with your music, brother, like Child in the Night is such a strong song. You want to give us the process and behind it, the message? How did that go?
The message, honestly, this song was written in a period of time where I transitioned from being a substance abuser to like um distributing it, let's say like that.
Mm, I hear you.
Yeah, and I was this song I wrote this about the whole process of that. I wrote this in a higher place of mind. I was a bit fuller of myself, and that's why I kind of sat on it because I wasn't sure about that at first.
Damn, brother. That's wild that you were sitting on that song because look what it did.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
look what it did, and it's so crazy. Now, how long have you were you sitting on it?
I think about a year.
Oh man, dude.
I
And
think about yeah.
and and I say that to like a lot of artists that are really talented. It's like I bet you have so many songs in the vaults that we don't know about that could be massive hits. You know what I mean?
I definitely do, man. Especially nowadays. Big shout out to my man VE.
VES, dude. Now, go ahead and talk about the inspiration. What musicians helped you with that?
The first musician that put me into hip hop was Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, exactly. Because this was when I was a heavy substance abuser. I was living on the streets basically.
Man.
And right at this time, Mac Miller was dropping. Like at this time, I was bumping, watching movies with the sound off, right?
Yeah.
And you know, this is an album about substance abuse, a lot, and coping stuff. And when I was in this heavy ass period, this man dropped Facing, which is
Mm.
where he totally lost it, and so was I. And then when I started getting sober and shit, this man dropped Good AM, which was about getting sober, getting better, and doing better. And this, for some reason, my process has been led by this music and the way he dropped it, and that's what inspired me first and upmost to make music like that, or in general to make music.
Mm. Man, bro, that's perfect the way you said that, dude. And it's crazy how an artist can really change your life, bro.
It can, man. It's crazy because back then that was the only thing I would bump, only Mac Miller. It's just like I was like this is the one artist that I was an actual fan of, like,
Mm.
and I haven't had it in a long time, like to be an actual fan of someone. And it's sad that it had to go like that, of course, because this is the one guy I would die to meet for, and yeah,
Man, brother, I got goosebumps from that, dude. I got goosebumps. So crazy because at the end of the day, bro, just how he impacted your life, you're impacting a lot of other people's lives and still gonna be impacting lives, bro.
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Now, you said that you were living in the streets. You want to go ahead and kind of talk about that? I know it's be a little rough.
It's all right, man. The thing was, I was just an introverted kid until I was 14, 15. I was just the outcast kid, you know. People wouldn't really fuck with me. There was like these. I had like two friends maybe at school, and they would, you know, one day they were like, "Yo, you want to pop some Molly once?" And I was like,
Mm,
"Sure, what? All right." So I went to this party with them. I popped Molly, and my fucking perspective just.
yo,
I felt like everyone was my friend. I trusted everyone. I was like, I would spend all my money, steal money to buy drugs for everyone. Shit went from Molly to amphetamines and cocaine and all that kind of stuff. Um, until the day, like, until at one point I would do it every day, and I would go to school using drugs like amphetamines, and
damn.
so I wouldn't sleep for days. And I was 14, 15, and of course my parents they would be like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Eventually, it was like, um, I would just leave the house and not come home for weeks and just stay out on the street, do drugs, and yeah. And
Damn.
I chose that life actually because for some reason it was a change for me being that introverted kid that no one like. Suddenly you have a group of people that you do that shit with, and you feel connected to these people because of the drugs, obviously. And that just felt right. I wanted to experience that, and that's why this happened to me. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not. I don't like. I don't mind that it happened too. I've got a good bond with my parents. They know about it, and I talk with them about it, and they're proud of what I did and how I came over it.
Props, bro. I give you props on that. To overcome that, it's like a monkey on your back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
Um, to go from like the transition to the drugs, how from like Molly, like a party drug to like harder drugs.
Yeah,
Um, Now, how does that affect your music?
it still does a lot. I'm still not 100% over it, if you know what I mean. There's
Yeah.
still that have to be faced. Um, a lot of my music is about the struggles of addiction or the struggles of love while being addicted to something. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because there's been a lot of like my girlfriend has been dealing with me, of course, doing this shit
Right.
since let's say well we've been together for 5 years, and this shit happened like 8 years ago, and I mean it's still not 100% right now. I'm doing therapy and stuff like that. But she's always been there for me. She's always helped me. She's always been the person to put me in my place when it needed to happen, you know?
Thank God for that. Now, I was gonna say, what helped you overcome these obstacles? And you mentioned therapy, you mentioned your girlfriend. Now, I'm not trying to put a lot of weight on you, but for the viewers watching, what else helped you overcome these obstacles, brother?
um, love. not just from my parents, not just from my girlfriend, but my parents, the friends that are really there for me.
Yes.
People who, and also to show everyone that I could, because
Mm,
there's people who were like, "Yo, you're a guy like that guy." Like they were pointing me to like, "He's gonna be a junkie, like begging for money and stuff." And I would be like, "All right," and I showed him wrong, and here I am.
yes. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, you did. Prove him wrong, brother. Sure
And
did, dog.
that's a big factor for me as well because there's a lot of people that are probably still like, "Oh, you're a junkie, this and that," but bro, here I am.
Here you are, bro, and I think you should wear it like a badge, bro. Wear it like a badge. You know, no shame in it, dude.
I
It really
don't.
is.
I mean, I'm like there's people like who when I would put a question sticker on my story, it'd be like, yeah, they would be call me out of my past, and I would just put it on there like, what, bro? I don't care. Like I know what I did, man. Yeah,
And what's beautiful about it right now is that, you know, a lot of us are struggling with mental health, bro. A lot
yeah,
of us, you know, and we need to open up more about it.
yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do because I'm not hiding anything from my past. People can know about that.
Now, you said, you know, you dealt with a lot of drugs and mental issues and you overcame a lot and you're still struggling. And I could hear a lot of those messages in the music. Now, talk about Disarray. How did that song come about?
Disarray came about. Hold up.
Disarray, man, it's a beautiful song, bro.
One of my proudest songs that's out right now, at least.
Oh,
And
wow.
it came to be because of her relapse, and I wrote it towards my girlfriend and like, yo, sorry, I'm fucking up, and
Mm,
that's how I came to be. Like, I poured my heart out, and like, English is not my first language, but as soon as I pour my heart out, these words just flow into me, and that's when I know it's a good song. Like when I write a song, 20 minutes, I'm like, fuck yeah, and I record it, and this,
yeah,
yeah, because I this is all the first take, the first mix, the first everything. It was
no
done
way.
because I was so passionate about it.
Congrats, bro. Dang, that's tight, dude. I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, bro, it's all like I did it all in that one night. I knew like, all right, I gotta drop this. So I planned it in like I finished it. I made that song in like April or May, something like that.
Hmm.
But I was like right away, send it to Dish for a Kid, like planned it in on June because I already had like uh actually I made it in March
Mm,
because April and May there were already songs planned in for those months. So June is gonna be it, and it's doing well actually.
it is. I was gonna say something
It's
about your voice,
performance,
bro. Can
huh?
you hear me? I was gonna say it's something about your voice, bro, when you sing, the cadence of your voice. What kind of genre would you put yourself in? If you did.
Like honest, the thing is, that's hard for me to put. It's hard for me to put myself into one genre because, like, have you heard "Drain Love"?
Drain Love? No, I haven't. I haven't.
It's a song that is, um, it's so emo and sad, and it's about broken love. And in my case, it wasn't broken love, but it felt like broken love back then because I was fucking up so much and I was hurting her all the time. So, like, I make dark stuff. I make emo stuff. I make like Desiree is more like a conscious kind of stuff, and I try to I, I don't try to be like a persona. I try to just make music in the way that I feel. So
Mm.
I like a lot of styles in within like music in general because I listen to a lot of genres. So I can't really tell what genre I would put myself in.
Now, for the viewers that don't know you, where are you from, bro?
I'm from the Netherlands. I live
Netherlands.
all the way down south, so not Amsterdam. Amsterdam is the capital for the ones who don't know, but I live all the way down south. It's kind of quiet here, kind of not, but yeah.
How's the music scene out there?
Um, Basically, it's not my thing. That's why I'm
Mm.
like, first of all, I like English. Like as a kid, I was idolized by America. I just wanted to go there. I just love, I was this skater kid bumping Slipknot all the time, and I just wanted to go skate in California. I mean, I still want to do that so bad.
You will one day.
it, I will, bro. I will.
Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir. Have you traveled outside of the
Barely traveled.
really? What about performing? Have you performed before?
Performed before. Um, like not that much though. Like I last month I did a like an online festival kind of thing. Like someone's it was kind of like a home project. It was fun to do. Like I've
That's
done open mic nights. About the traveling thing, I haven't traveled as much because I mean we just didn't have the money for that. I came from like a 7 people family, so we had to do with what we have had.
true. True. I hear that, Albert. I hear that. Now, let's kind of rewind a little bit to the beginning of 2020, bro. When
Right.
the lockdown happened, COVID hit. How did that affect their life?
Back then, not as much. I was still at work. Back then, I did it was like package sorting stuff like that. I was working at like a I mean, like a smaller version of UPS kind of. We would just, I would just have the sort packages, make sure everything went to the right place, stuff like that. And
Hmm.
that shit went on, of course, and I had to keep working. Child and I was taking off, but of course I couldn't live off that, and I was not ready to drop music consistently because I was still trying to find what I wanted to do, obviously.
Hmm.
So 2020 wasn't that crazy for me. I just had to work up until September. I stopped working because that's when I went into therapy, and because all this shit, the work, my past, making music, shit was so much on me that I had to quit, get this therapy going on, get myself sorted. And that's one thing that's good about the Netherlands. Right here, I mean, I'm getting paid from the government right now. To it's like a a check I get sick, because I'm working on my mental health, and they're helping me like reintegrate into society, getting work again, stuff like that. But in this meantime, like September 2020 up until now, I've been making so much music and I've been making more money off of it. And now, like, I'm almost living comfortably, like,
Beautiful.
off this music. And especially, I think when this album drops,
It's a
um,
wrap, dude. It's a wrap. Dang, bro. That's good that you're seeing some money from it. Period. You know?
yeah, I'm sticking it all back into the music because, um, like, I've done a lot of research on like doing the marketing, especially for Spotify, because that's what I feel like Spotify is like the new place for underground.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like Spotify is new because there's so much opportunity with these algorithmic playlists and stuff like that. People discover you so easily because Spotify, like they don't even do it them. Like it's an algorithm that automatically puts you in a list where people like, oh, these people might like you, and they do. When they save it, and that's why I feel like Spotify is my number one focus right now, and it's making me money back. I'm actually moving to a new place in 2 weeks. I spent,
Nice.
spent like $1,000 on new studio equipment. I'm gonna like get it real professionally done, and I feel like yeah, that's gonna pay me back as well. I'm just gonna like run an ad and a local ad for rappers around here, so who wanna make music affordably, like in a good studio, make some money off of that.
Oh yeah, that's a big move right there, bro. That's actually a really great idea. Now, you did mention that you're working on an album. You want to give any details on that?
I can't tell too much, but I'm gonna say most of it is produced by my good friend VE.
Shout out.
God bless Canada. Big shout
Tough.
out.
That's right.
It's gonna be my best work. Like we've already made songs that are so good. Um, like I had a list of songs, like half of them are scrap because they're replaced with new ones who are way better.
Mm,
And I can tell you that it's gonna be around September, October that I want to drop it. And like that means like I'm making songs by the day, and that I have so much time to make all these songs perfect and like pick which songs I want. We're gonna make like a whole show out of this. We're gonna make a
Ooh,
one full experience. You know, you're gonna start from one song, and you don't even know like you're at the sixth song by now.
damn, brother. I'm excited for that.
I am too, man. I really
Yeah.
am.
Wow, brother. I can't wait for that one. Now, is there, can you give us maybe a little glimpse into a date that we can maybe get this?
All I can say is like around September, October, like
Woo!
somewhere around there, like after the summer, but not too late. It's gonna be there before winter.
Perfect, bro. Now, speaking on the album, what are your aspirations, bro?
Um, well, first of all, I gotta put a lot of money in it. I've got a good deal with V going on. Like, I love my producer, and 50% on this. On
Mm,
bullshit. We're going 50-50. He's doing half the his beats. Like his beats are half the song, and I love this guy. We're gonna go 50-50, and all the
hmm.
money save in like because normally I would just buy like a license, and you know it would be like I would have the beat license, but it wouldn't be mine. And now
Right.
that's so all that money I save marketing, and that way we'll get 50 out of it. So we'll in the long run we're gonna make way more money out of it. So, and obviously, like it's not all about making the money. Of course, it's about providing. But as soon as I can live comfortably off making this music, I can just I can make more music. I can provide with better stuff. I can, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, for you to do that deal with VE, do the 50-50, like, bro, that is so selfless. You know what I mean? You're looking at the long run and not the short term. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think a lot of times artists fail by being so greedy. And you're over here making the right moves, bro.
Yeah, man. That's I feel like producers deserve that. First of all, I've been a producer. I mean, I can produce. Let's say it like that.
Mm,
Producers deserve this, and a lot of these guys, they will. I mean, if you sell an exclusive for $1,000, okay, you're making $1,000, but other than that, you're not gonna make it. Like if this song blows up, $1,000 is all you're gonna get. And I feel like there's a lot of you like they get like 10% or 9 and stuff like that, or they get nothing, or just just lights and stuff like that. I'm like, come on, this guy, the beat is how the song it is, right?
yeah, exactly, dude. You hit the nail on the head right there, bro.
Yeah.
How did you click up with VE? How'd that go?
Uh, well, for Soul Souls is where we of course met each other.
So souls.
Well, that's my heart, really is. This thing just started as like a group chat. I would be like because there was Barf. He found my girlfriend on IG just with Explore, and she was like, "Yeah, you can also like check out my boyfriend." And they would toss me in, and like every other group chat, you just start talking a bit, and nine like let's say almost always these group chats end up quiet in like a few days, right? It's like, all right, people would just put their shit in and hope people. But
Very
this
true.
this was different because we were showing love, we were showing mental health help. We would, and this has been going on since I joined this group in let's say I'm not sure, like somewhere near the end of last year,
Okay.
and it has never been quiet for a day, never. Always like there's always people who are like, oh, I'm not feeling so well. Like everyone would show love. Everyone like it's not like here's my post, please run it up. No, it's not like that. We're all showing love to each other. And as the group grow, V came in and I was like, yo, this guy is making beats that fit me. I've tried some stuff on the beats he made. Um, we made some songs like that, but our work way now is that I just, you know, for me, it's easy to just go on YouTube and I usually I just click a beat and it's the first thing I hear, like, fuck yeah, I'm feeling this. And I write a
Uh,
song. And then I finish the song, I send the vocals to V. And he just makes the song 10 times harder. He just makes a completely different beat. Like it's not even close to, it's not even similar to the beat, but it's way better. And so he just like, it's like he here's these lyrics and it's like, fuck, I can prove it, and he does. And it's crazy how we made like bangers this way.
Shout out to VE, bro. That's beautiful, man. So
Big,
you met VE through Soul Souls. So then how did that happen? How did you click up with Soul Souls?
like I said, it was Barf who found my girl just on Instagram. Like,
Also, Barb did that.
yeah, like big shout out to
Barb.
Barf.
Yeah, shout out to Barb, bro.
Uh,
Shout out to
it was
Barb. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
it was a small group when I joined. Like it was me, Sick Boy, Strouge, Barf, Naomi, that's my girl. Trouble was in there. FTIV was in there. I don't. I can't really tell who else was in there. Like it wasn't as big of a group. Um, but
What do you think about it now, bro? Because, I've been talking to, a lot of the members in Soul Souls, and I'm telling them, like, this collective is different. You guys are really like a family. You guys move
yeah,
different, and you guys are all mad talented. Like,
definitely,
like, how does that feel to be part of that, bro?
bro. It feels. I feel privileged because this group of like we're not all just really talented. We're all loving. We're all showing love. We're not trying to be another clique or collective or something. We're like a community, and we're trying to do good. We're all doing our own thing, but we're also like coming together at this one place where we all show love. We're building this shit up. We're gonna make so much moves. There's gonna be merchandise. There's gonna be like a big ass Discord community place. There's gonna be a big Soul Souls page we're working on right now. There's gonna be we might even just like sign artists in the future, stuff like that. Like, but the main goal is to just show love, man.
And it shows, bro. It resonates. It definitely resonates the love because, and not only that, bro. You guys are global, dude. You,
Definitely.
you you said it perfectly. You guys are a community, but the community is global, dude.
Yeah, we are because it's we're like everywhere. There's people in India, there's people in the States, there's people in the UK, there's people in where like there's a couple from the Netherlands where I am. There's people in like Eastern Europe, and like like we are meeting up. Like I think you heard that me and Chevy met up once, and Sick Boy met up with Sage.
That's badass, bro.
Yeah, and like there's gonna be a one day that we're all gonna be like meeting up together. Like I plan to go to California next year actually because
No way. Really?
I do like I plan to go somewhere in March or April next year.
Yo, Triple Scar coming to California is a move, bro.
That's a big move. Like I'm gonna take my girl. Let's see. I'm gonna take Chevy with me. I'm gonna take Amni with me. Or I was just gonna like lock in for a week, make music, and then we're just gonna like explore California, of course, because that's my dream.
Yeah, your dream right there. That's like a dream come true right there. You said you were listening to Slipknot, skating right there. Now, you and Chevy clicking up, bro. That's legendary. How was that, dude?
It was insane, bro. We've had so much fun. He took his brother, like and we had so much fun. It's not
Dang.
we didn't I put the whole studio in my living room. We had fun. We made some music but we did it for fun, you know. We weren't like meeting up to make music or meeting up to meet up. Just
Exactly.
show love, and it was legendary, man. Like the way he pulled up, I was like, "Fuck, this is really him, man." Even though he lives so close by, like especially because this country isn't that big. Like if I step in my car, I'll be in his house like an hour. But still, it was so weird to see him. Like the first real meetup I've had, it was crazy.
You and Chevy clicking up, bro. Like that's just the start. You got it going. It's just the beginning. You know what I mean? I heard that Sick Boy and Sage clicked up, And I'm
Yeah,
like, damn, like that's badass. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. Shout out to everyone on social. Shout out to everyone in the comments, everyone
big.
watching. It's a big movement, bro. It's a big movement. Now let's go ahead and even go way back in the past. Let's talk about Triple Scar, your childhood, brother. Let's talk about the childhood. How was that?
My childhood was, well, I've had a lot of phases because, like I said, when I was like a young kid, I was this skater kid, and I'm from a small town, and I was like one of the four skaters in the whole town,
Damn, bro.
and I was fine with that. I don't really care. Then you go to high school, and you see a lot of people who are judging of you, stuff like that. And of
Very
course,
true.
I'm an introverted. I was introverted as fuck. I would, try to fit in with people because hey, I'm 12, of course. I would, and this is how I started changing a bit. I quit skating. I just, I kind of just went with what the other kids would do and stuff like that. Um, then I slowly started to fit in with people. I would start being myself again, but then I had to switch schools because I just wasn't doing enough for that school. So then I switched to this school, and of course, like again, I knew no one. Like I was back to where I started,
Mm,
and this is
that's
when
rough.
yeah, and this is when this period started with the drugs and stuff like that.
Damn.
Um, because this is a phase that I've had a phase where I would just go to the gym every fucking day, but I was keep trying to find myself, and that's I finally found myself now that I'm making this music, and I'm back to where I was as a kid. Basically, I'm back to the skate, and I'm like I knew I was myself all along. I was just trying to find it back.
Wow, bro. Wow. That's amazing that you said that. If you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm on 23 right now.
Dang, you youngin', bro. You still got so much time to do so much, bro.
Definitely, man.
Now you said, did your fascination with America, is that what made you want to become a skater?
Uh, kind of like the thing was like there was this guy in my street like it was way older than me, but he was a nice guy. Like his parents and my parents were friends, and he yeah, I would be fuck. That's so cool. I want to skateboard, and I was right away. I was passionate about it. I would practice every fucking day. I would just be outside skateboarding all day long until I broke bones like when I was 10, 11, like all the
Oh
time,
shit, no way, dog.
bro. Because and I would get back up, and I loved it. Um, that's like one thing. I wish I persisted that. I wish because I'm skateboarding again now, of course, but who knows how how, how good I could have been if I didn't like try to fit in with other people stuff like
I was gonna say, if you're not breaking bones, then you're not a skater. You know what I mean?
that. Yeah, bro. If you're not breaking bones
What's your best trick you can do on a skateboard?
right now, I'm gonna say a nollie frontside tray shelf.
Damn, bro. Is there any video?
Uh, do I have it on video? Nah, bro. I can't because I've got a cool video where I'm like doing like I'm doing a 50/50 on like this quarter pipe, and I go back and I do a kickflip. But that's
That's bad.
that's the gnarliest video I have. Like I've got cooler videos from when I was a kid. But like I was saying this trick because I landed like a few times because it's like my new trick, but it sounds like a whole mouthful. But yeah,
Bro, I need to see that, bro. That's badass, dude.
yeah,
So you still skateboarding?
I'm still skateboarding. The, now it's more for fun though, and that's like especially to clear my mind. Like I went skateboarding 2 days ago, yeah, and like it's something that helps me like clear my mind so much because I'll be focused on I want to land this. I'll be focused on doing the trick that I want or doing what I want to do, and Yeah, that is just something that I love doing, and yeah,
Like I have a skateboard, bro. Like I can't do no tricks for anything, but it's something about just being on a board and just cruising.
yeah, that's definitely true, man. Because I wish there was like a scene like y'all have in California where like masses of people are skating together on the streets and stuff like that. The way I see like people downhilling in like San Francisco and stuff like that. Oh, I'm so envious of that, man, because there's I've got some skater friends and stuff like that, but it's not like that here.
Is that much of a skateboarding scene out there?
It's growing. It's definitely growing, but it's just not as big as it will never be as big as in America, of course, because that's just the place to go skate. Like the one place I do really want to go skating, and like in Europe, is like Barcelona. That's where a lot of people go skating.
It's beautiful out there too.
It's beautiful.
Now you mentioned skateboarding. Now, do you have any hobbies out there that no one knows about?
Honestly, like I like to skate. I like to make music, but other than that, like not really, man. I try to just chill with playing some games. It's like every now and then, but I just like I can't. It's not like it used to be. Um, I try to go to the gym every now and then, but it's
The
because
gym, man.
I actually went last Friday and I'm still so fucking sore.
Dang, though, it's a good feeling though. But I see that you have a lot of tattoos, bro. What's your favorite tattoo that you have right now?
My favorite is gonna be this one. My first tattoo. It's from an anime. It's from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Badass.
This guy, like in this show, he's like God, something like that. He's like the way there's like this. It's about like alchemy. Like it's like a universe where alchemy is the thing instead of like technology. And like these kids, they their mom dies, and there's like a way that these alchemists can like there's like a taboo to do alchemy to bring back the dead, and like
Hmm.
work like the lesson is you can't bring back the dead, and this guy's like the gatekeeper, like, and he's like I'm God, I'm what you call the universe, I'm everything, and I just love that message, and I wanted to put it right here. I just yeah,
That's badass, bro. That's badass. You plan on getting more tattoos?
definitely, man. Like I got Restless right here, my last one. I got the all seeing eye right here. This is a reference back to this, and now I just gotta like fill up the gap between this. I got a tattoo planned in for mm, like a house sleeve right here, which is also gonna be an anime reference, and that's gonna I think in August. Yeah, that's when I'm getting it. And but honestly, I plan to never stop, man. I got so many ideas in my head. Eventually,
That's badass. Now, you're a big fan of anime?
yeah, definitely. Like I haven't been watching anime in a while because it like when I watch an anime, it's like I am so fucking I it's all I like I'll lose my drive because all I want to do is watch that show. Like I was late with watching Naruto, for example. Everyone knew Naruto and I just never watched it, and I watched it last year.
Uh-huh.
And I started from the OG one, and I was all the way to like the latest episode of Boruto, and within like a month or two, because all I did was watching that. Like that shit just gave me goosebumps. I love that shit.
Yeah, dude. Like
Yeah,
I'm the same way, bro. Like when you're in it, you gotta stay to the very end.
yeah, exactly. I just and that's one reason why I haven't watched Boruto in a while too, because I wanna like be able to continue watching, not just be like fuck now I gotta wait. There's been some shows that I want to watch, but I know that if I start watching, I'll be up.
Yeah,
I won't do shit but watch anime. So yeah,
dead ass, bro. You said it perfectly, bro.
yeah.
I agree with that. What are some other things that you like to do that you enjoy?
Um, I prefer the honestly like I like to just wind down sometimes, just do nothing at all. I'm the kind of person that's like
Yeah.
doing everything at once, working the whole day, or doing nothing. Like for weeks
Mhm.
on end, I just don't do shit. And that's where my girlfriend comes in because like we make music together, but we also are really good together, just chill and like chill with some friends, like have a drink. I don't like to go out as much. I used to, but I don't know. Like I just go out and spend money, and then I'll be like, bye. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, huh? Seriously. Now you
but
brought up your girlfriend Naomi, is that her name?
yeah, Naomi. Yeah,
And she's a musician as well.
yeah. She's honestly like I made music. She was always like singing her music along. I was like, you just try to record something. I'll push her like just try to record something. And she would be no, 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 no. Eventually, I got her to record stuff, and now she's like, uh, now she's actually really in, and she's like, I love to see that she's enjoying it, stuff like that.
Do you
Um,
guys have a song together yet?
we do have a song together.
What's that song? Hey, shout out to Naomi.
She's playing The Sims in like the studio right now.
Shout out to Sims 2, bro. That's a great game.
But yeah, we've
What's the
got huh?
what's the song's title?
We got Sleep Well, which is the song together. We got fuck.
So you guys got a couple of them. No worries, bro.
Like I was saying, we got Sleep Well. We got a recent song that's My Side. That's just the two of us, and which is actually performing really well. We're getting close to 100K on Spotify.
Oh, we
Uh,
congrats, bro. Congrats. It's a great
yeah,
number, dude.
that'll be my third. So
Hey, bro. Damn, that makes me happy, bro. That makes me so happy, dude. Because you're just gonna you're only going up from here, bro. There's no
yeah,
way.
bro.
You know what I
Only
mean?
especially this year, I see that consistency right here. Consistency, and you're either gonna be really lucky and don't have to market your shit, or you're gonna have to market it.
Very true.
Yeah, like you just got yeah, and but like this year, like I've been dropping a song every month, and like I think I've got 72,000 monthly listeners right now. So that's 72K individual people. That's
Damn.
crazy. That I've doubled down from like 1 year ago now. I would probably like 10K.
Oh
So
shit, dude.
I see it. I'm like I think in January I was like at 25, something like that. So I tripled just from being consistent. And like I feel
Bro,
yeah, man. I see that the only way to go is up right now.
yes. Yes, dude. Those are like fantastic numbers, man. Like that brings a smile to my face. I mean, I'm not asking you to give away secrets, but to the viewers that are musicians themselves, what are some of your strategies in marketing?
Well, hit me up because I got a plug.
Oh, nice.
Hit me up because I got a plug. Like this is I just there's this one like in essence the key for me is Spotify playlisting. Like
Okay.
playlists are so important because um this is like at first if you drop your song on Spotify, people are not gonna be like people are not gonna find it. And this algorithm doesn't know what kind of people are similar
Hmm.
to you, you know? That's what the algorithm does. But once you find like a person that, you know, there's a lot of people who are like scamming people like, oh, I got a playlist and it's all full of bots. But like you gotta find like the right playlist. You gotta find the playlist that fits with you. Like there's a lot of playlists that there's a lot of people who are like really like giving out their services. It's actually like once you're in this playlist and people start saving your songs, people start putting it in their own list and streaming it more. There's this algorithm that's like, oh, he likes this song, and like like let's say 10,000 people like that song. It's like, oh, this algorithm knows that this algorithm knows people that are similar to these people,
Hmm.
and this algorithm will push it back into like into these Discover Weekly playlist stuff like that, and you'll see that every Monday when this shit resets, you go up, start, and slowly goes down again. But
Yeah.
every week, there's always going to be new people that save it.
Damn.
That's how like, and when you consistently drop new music, keep marking that shit, this stuff is only gonna go get harder and harder because I've had days where I had 20,000 streams on a day, like, and that's like, and it's all like, it's a big thanks to this algorithm because this is where this is key, you know, this is real key for Spotify getting that Discover Weekly. That's the biggest key.
Now, bro, okay, because I'm seeing you go up, right? The numbers are getting better and better.
Right.
Dude, overnight, it can just change and you could hit massive, incredible numbers where you're now mainstream, bro.
Yeah.
How would you deal with that? How would you deal with that kind of fame? And do you want that fame?
I don't know. We don't know, bro. I feel like I would just try to spread love as much as I can. I would not try to be too mainstream. I would stay in the shadows a little bit because I want to have a normal life. I just believe, you know, I just want this as my job, but I don't want to be a superstar that's, you know, can walk on the street. And I doubt that will happen because I'm, you know, making underground stuff, of course. And but like if that shit would like that would happen, I wouldn't know what to do. I would maybe I'd go dark, but yeah.
Speaking on that, bro, like, how much fame do you truly want? Do you want to be like Drake fame? You want to reach that pinnacle?
Well, um,
Like the whole world eyes on you.
I I uh like in one way yes because I want as much people to hear my music as possible, of course. But I don't want to be the guy that can't walk on the street like without hundreds of people like you know that's I'm still trying to just have a normal life, of course. Um, but on the other hand, of course, I want people to. I just want my message to be heard as much as I can.
Mm.
And like there's no, I have no desire to like specific desire to be as big as I can. But like I said, I'll take whatever I get. You know.
That's sick, bro. That's sick. Now, you reaching fame, what is your ideal, like, what do you want to do with a contract? Do you want to get signed to a label? Is there a specific label you want to get signed to?
No, I'm trying to always stay independent. Um, there's nothing a label can give me but money. Like I can do everything myself. Like one thing I would like to maybe consider is get a store manager, something like that, someone who can get me gigs, stuff like that. Because, like I said, I'm an introverted as fuck person, so I'm gonna have trouble calling these people to hit me up, stuff like that, you know. But I don't need anyone like to put my music out. Like all they can offer me is money, and bro, I'll just make money myself. Like they'll give me like, for example, they'll give you $1 million, but then for the next 5 years, you don't make anything off your music. So why would
Yeah,
you
you
do it?
fucked. Yeah, you fucked. A lot of times people make those decisions because they're not thinking of the long term, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You got to think long term, of course. Like even like if you take that money and you're off of it 5 years later, they still own the music you made in those 5 years. So
Damn.
yeah, why would you? Yeah, I always want to just own my own shit. Like it's so easy, bro. You just hit up a fucking distributor like DistroKid and you send your music through, and that's it.
Bro, the way I'm looking at it right now, though, like looking at you, seeing those numbers, hearing the quality of your music, like that's success, bro. Like you're already a successful artist.
I'm smelling it. I'm
Yeah, you
smelling,
know what I mean? Yeah.
but
That, That's a beautiful thing, bro.
I'm driven to keep going, and this is only the start because like it's only been like a year and a half since I've been dropping music on Spotify. So
And they're good, dude. Like, does it blow you away that your content is so like a masterpiece? Like, it's really good stuff, bro. Does it blow you away?
nah, because I don't know. I don't see it as like, of course, like as an artist, I can't listen to my own music as people who never heard it would, and
Mm.
I'll always have doubts about like most artists will have about their craft at first. Um, but one thing I do know is that all I will do is improve. And a message I want to give the artists that are doing this shit: just don't quit, because it might take you a couple of years, it might take you a month or two, and you don't know. But like, just don't quit.
Don't quit. Don't quit.
Don't quit. Like you just keep on going. Like where I'm at right now. Imagine like 2, 3 years from now, where will I be? If I
Damn.
and I almost quit, and that's why I want to give out this message. Because I almost quit, and I got my lucky break pretty soon. It was my message to keep on going. But yeah, it's just
Um,
that
talk us through that moment on why you wanted to quit. Reason behind that.
I was just I was doing a little bit better mentally at that time. I was doing better with my girlfriend. We were gonna get this apartment. We're gonna move to this apartment. We're just going to parties together, having fun. I had a decent job. I was finally making some money because I've never had like a real job like for long term. And now I had that. I was like, maybe I should just settle,
Damn.
get a normal life, stuff like that. And I was sitting on that song, and because I had like some music on SoundCloud, but it had like a handful of plays, all that stuff, and I was just not seeing it. I was like, all right, maybe just you're at a good place now. You're doing like you're not in the streets like doing dumb shit anymore. So why would I, you know, keep doing it? But something inside me told that like at least like drop something on these platforms, and see how it does, and here we are.
Dude, that's an incredible story, bro. Because you're right. When you have a decent job that brings you good money and you've been trying so hard, those thoughts do come to mind. Like, maybe I should quit. Maybe I should just settle down. This seems good. But this
Yeah,
whole time you were sitting on a fucking hit. On a
exactly.
hit.
That's this. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Dude, what a story, bro.
It's so weird. Like, and the thing was, I was like, I did this marketing thing, and I was like, holy shit, I got like 10,000 streams on my song, and then I went to 20, and then it really slowed down, and then I hit the charts. Like I was like, there's like the top 50 viral songs in Germany. That's like a list for most countries, and I was like, oh shit, I'm like in the top 50, and then suddenly I was on the in the top 30, and then like at one point I was in ninth place. I was like, fuck, what? I was in ninth, and I was getting all these streams, and I was like, damn, bro, maybe this is it.
Does it shock you at all that you have listeners that are like that are all around the world, bro? Like,
Bro, there's because that's one thing I love about Spotify. There's like a Spotify for Artists app, and
uh,
you can track where people are from, right? You can track where most of your listeners are from, and that's like there's 100 different countries that Spotify's in, and there's listeners in every single one of them right now.
oh,
Crazy to me. Like there's people all the way in Japan, to Azerbaijan, Russia, yeah. Like,
congrats.
and it's crazy. I'm getting love messages. I'm getting like voice messages. Yo, I love you so much. And I don't even know how to comprehend. Like, all I can do is like, yo, I appreciate you so much. Like, I'll just show love back. But
Yes.
like, this is already going on, and one day it'll be like. one day I won't even have the time to like respond to everyone anymore, and that's
Yeah, bro. I mean, I would say I know you're probably doing it now. Is just enjoy each moment, dude. Because this that you have right now, this normalcy, it could all change tomorrow. You know what I mean?
definitely.
You're gonna be hitting Hollywood, bro. You know
I'll
what I mean?
I'll be there. Like I'm gonna like, bro. I would even like for now. My audience is mostly in Europe because underground music is bumped, especially in Germany. It's bumped a lot. Um, but if it would be a logical move for me to go to the States, I would. Like I would go there. I know America loves money, and if I make money, I'll be welcome.
That's very true, bro. Dang, bro, you hitting every nail on the head, bro. Now, is there any I know that you said that you wanted to stay in the shadows, but if you did ever reach big fame, but is there any mainstream artists that you would like to work with?
um,
Like I know that if Mac Miller didn't pass away, that would be
yeah,
my go-to right there.
yeah, definitely. From from my dark stuff, there's a lot of vibes coming from Night Lovell because I really fuck with the sound. That's an artist I would really like to work with. I mean, we call it mainstream. I mean, he's G59 right now, so
I would
but yeah,
say so.
I would say so. Yeah, like mainstream in the dark scene.
Yeah,
Um, like I'm so yeah, that's that. Like I would go into that direction. Uh, because so much into the real mainstream music, it's not really my cup of tea.
I hear that. Now, what
So
about any underground artists right now that you would love to work with?
there's on my album. Well, it's not 100% verified yet, but it kind of is as well. There's gonna be like a Child the Night remix with Unaverage Gang.
No way.
Is it's
For
not a,
real?
but I've had good talks with them. They're real. They're so chill. Like they're not cocky at all. They're like 10 times bigger than me. And but I've talked with them and they're so chill and relaxed and like there's gonna be like a there's gonna come like a little arrangement about that, but it's in the works and it's gonna pop.
Fingers crossed on that, bro. That's fucking massive, dude. Holy shit.
It is.
Damn, bro. You got a lot of things ahead of you. Now, let me ask you a question. Okay, are you familiar with the trending page on YouTube?
The what?
The trending page on YouTube? That's
Oh,
like the explore page? No.
no.
Okay, so like YouTube has like a trending page of like all the videos that are popping for the day or for the week.
Right.
And, my question was, uh, if an artist is on that trending page, on the explore page on YouTube, are they still underground?
Well, I think it's hard to define what underground is now because I feel like um, underground is more like a genre. Like it's more like the style of music that you're making. Because like um, underground artists can be big.
Yeah.
Um, like because there's there's underground people that are living really comfortably off music right now. And they're not like mainstream, but they're still big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so I guess like it depends on your music style. If you're making music that sounds that is like Drake's music, even like I don't think that's not underground music. You know, you're trying to hit the mainstream, so you're not trying to be in the underground. So yeah, that's really how I think about that. So it kind of just depends on what kind of music it is.
That's true, dog. That's true. Were you a fan of Lil Peep?
I was
Now, to me, he was a successful underground artist.
the king of underground.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. The king of underground. Like, I wouldn't say he was ever mainstream, ever.
Nah, but still
Ever, ever.
huge, but huge in underground. That's what I'm saying. Like it's still underground, just big. Like it's the genre, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I would like the same with like X, although like that music did hit mainstream more, like just a little bit more than because for if you for Sad, for example, it was just about to hit the real mainstream. I feel like he climbed out of underground. Of course, sadly, it ended like this. And I was a big X fan as well.
RPX.
Exactly.
Damn. That's crazy, dog, because that's another great example. X was hella underground, and you can fucking feel it. But you did see that, especially after he hit, what is it, Double XL?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, then he became mainstream. But
Yeah, exactly. But that music became kind of mainstream, you know?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say right now. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Is that he brought that to the mainstream.
Yeah, exactly. He brought it to the mainstream.
It's so crazy that a lot of the underground artists, like as they get bigger and they're so impactful that they die, bro. It's
Yeah.
like it's like
It's
a force don't want them here. They're such a beautiful force that we need, but
yeah. And it's crazy that a lot of my artists that just Drain Law, for example, is heavily inspired by X.
oh,
Um
is it
yeah, it is. And the thing it's strange how these people you look up to are the ones that die, you know? It's
crazy?
strange because there's not a lot of artists that I look up to right now, aside from the ones who are dead. And people would say that, uh, people might think that I've been bumping them since they're dead, but that's not the case. Like, because I've been listening less to these people since they're dead because I feel like post-humus, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Like these songs are like, especially with X, it was just wasn't finished.
Yeah, it wasn't
The
finished.
stuff that came after he passed,
Yeah,
yeah. And
yeah.
but
You could tell it wasn't finished,
yeah,
but the fans wanted it. You know what I mean?
I get that the fans wanted it, of course. I just wish it was finished, you know.
Yeah, dude. It really sucks that X and artists like him, like Juice World, and then they just take it way too damn early, bro. And it's so weird because I'm watching the landscape of music, and I'm like, okay, these artists, they're talented, but these ones are fucking impactful. And
Yeah,
it seems like the ones that are impactful end up dying, and it's like
yeah,
it blows my mind.
for real, man. The way this Juice WRLD was so like talent wise, not just impact wise, but the way he could style and keep on going and a song like the way like I've heard that his vault is so huge still that this like crazy. That's just talent to the max.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, it's just so sad that these artists are the ones like that end up this way.
I mean, we won't. At the end of the day, we won't really know how like Juice WRLD died, but supposedly it was like drug overdose,
Yeah,
something like that. And like, it goes back to what we were talking about with mental health, and then putting that message in music, and you overcoming, drug addiction, you still coping with it.
yeah,
Um, it's such a great message, bro, and I appreciate that. First of all, I want to say thank you
of
because
course.
it does, bro. We need that, and we need to be open and talk about
Yeah,
it.
definitely. We need to be open about it. And, because at the end of the day, I still struggle with it. Like there's still relapses in the future, but I look like I I just I talk about it and I open up about it. I try to like battle these thoughts that I'm having that are leading me to this. And like if you're not talking about it, like in my experience, because that's like when I don't talk about it, when I feel down and like my girlfriend is asleep, I'm she's so like she can always wake me up when there's something wrong. But sometimes I just don't. That's when shit goes wrong, you know. That's when that's so like once and that's what Soul Souls is helping me with as well. Like if Naomi's like sleeping, I'm like, you know what, let's just let her sleep. She gotta wake up at 5 to go to work. I'll just hit a text in there and I'll get like from 5 different people, I'll get help.
And man, that's awesome, brother. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, let's kind of like dive into that a little bit. Let's talk about that. Like, when you deal with like these mental problems, you're a lot of times you're right. You don't want you want to be alone, and you don't want to hear from other like you don't want help, but really you need the help because
Yeah.
your mind somewhere, like suicidal thoughts, stuff like that, bro. You know,
Yeah.
like how could we fix that? You know what I mean? Like how could we break that?
It's hard, man, because
It really is.
um like you're saying, you don't want it. For some reason you don't, like at that point you just want to be like for example, if you're suicidal and you want to die, so you don't want to reach out to people. Even though like if you do, you'll like and you'll end up like being happy and thankful that you do. Like you'll be glad that you did. And
Yeah.
by the way, I love you guys too. I had to throw that in.
Shout
uh
out to everyone in the comments.
yeah, exactly. I've been reading them for a while. I haven't talked like I love you guys, man. For real.
Much
For all,
love.
but like yeah, so all I
That's what we're talking about right there, bro. You know what I mean?
all I can say is you just gotta try to find your reason to want to get help, you know. Try to I mean find the people who love you and they'll tell you that uh, I mean they'll help you, you know. It's it's hard, but it's
I
possible.
would I would say one thing that I think helps is like we agree, like when you're in that place, when you're in that down place, you don't want help from anybody.
Yeah.
But when you have real brothers and sisters, you have that community, they're gonna bug you every day, bro. They're gonna make sure you're good.
Bro, that's exactly what I mean because like when even when people don't like that when I sit in the group for a while, I'll be like I'll be worried like I'll hit them up like yo, are you still good? Because there's been instances of people like who they haven't been like in the group for a while. I would just hit them up, and everyone would be worried like, "Are you okay?" And in the end, like they would show up again, and we would all be like, "We were worried," and they like people we feel that love, you know.
That genuine love, brother. That genuine love that
Yeah.
breaks through the bullshit. You know what I mean? That darkness. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, I'm not saying that's a 100% answer, but it is a 100% answer, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's gonna save someone's life. You know?
definitely.
Uh,
Um,
I was gonna say like it's beautiful that we're talking about this, bro, because someone could be listening in, or even in the future when I upload this, and it's gonna fucking change their life, bro.
yeah, exactly. Because they're gonna be like, I mean, they're gonna hit up that one person they haven't heard from in a while.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of down, you know, and shit, man. That's what we're trying to do, man.
And like Sick Boy just said, it comes and goes, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It does come and go. Like we could be feeling good, and like you said, it'll be another roadblock down another week or a month or two, and you just gotta prepare for that, bro. You gotta prepare for that.
yeah, man. You gotta. Sometimes you just gotta sit it through, man. Because I've been, like I've seen in the comments, it's a roller coaster, man.
It
You
really
go
is.
so far up, but like what goes up must go down, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, and you can't be flatlined all the time because that's what I've had medication that put me in that kind of way. Like I mean, I wouldn't be sad, but I wouldn't be happy. I would just be flat, and that's not the answer to. You got to be able to you got to be able to be sad to be happy as well.
Very true, dude. Very true. If I mean, like dude, the name Triple Scar, like the scars show you what you went through, the past.
Yeah,
Like it all is full circle.
it is, man, and that's I'm so glad like this will never go away, and I'm gonna keep it with me, and it's gonna be my story, you know. It's gonna be I can show it to people and explain like this is where it came from, you know.
Yes. Yeah, bro, you look like a movie star, dog. You ever plan on doing movies?
Bro, I
You like,
would um like maybe I would like to do maybe for like some adult cartoons I would like do some voices and stuff like that. That would be cool.
That'd
Like,
be better.
Rick and Morty, hit me up, man.
Ah, dude, that'll happen, dog.
Bro,
For
I
sure.
would love to do stuff like that because uh I don't know, I just enjoy stuff like that. And yeah.
Funny shit. Funny shit. So you would say you're more into the comedic side?
Well, kinda, but like um not like in the just flat comment. I mean, like it's gotta have some depth as well. You know what I mean? Um, that's why I fuck with Rick and Morty. Like shit was funny, but then suddenly shit was something like someone down. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it was
dude.
real, and yeah. But I would like you said, I might even like acting. I mean, I don't know if I could because I've never tried it, but
You
if
look the part, bro.
I could, bro, I would.
That'd be badass. Now, Drain Love, is that your only music video at the moment?
It is. Videos in the works, but I wanted to put them up into. I want to tell a story in my music video. I don't want to just rap into the camera and that's it, you know. And that's what I've done with past projects, and I just didn't feel like that was it, you know. I want to tell a story, and that's what Drain Love did. It told a story. Um, I plan on doing more music videos in the future, but I want to go all out on that. I don't want to half-ass it.
Yes.
I want to really be able to make a good visual, you know?
Mm.
Got to really fit with that song. So there's going to be only particular songs that I will be doing this with. That's where I can tell a story about.
That's cool. That's dope that you really care about your craft, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't like. I've made the first video, like I made a Child and I video, but it just wasn't like it was good and all, but it didn't have my vision, you know, and I just felt like nah, like I paid for the thing, but I was like, you know what? Nah. Like at that point the song was almost out for like a year, and I was like, you know, it's too late already anyway. Like it's time to move on, make something better. The Drain Love video out of that because that was a song, like I said, that really told a story and that I could visualize. I knew what I wanted to, like we wrote a script. We had to cut a lot of shit because it was a short ass song. I was like, oh, this is, but yeah, it turned out to be like a something I'm proud of, and I hope more people find out about it because it hasn't been seen as much.
Now it says that was visual. Would you go back to him for your next video?
I'm sorry, what?
With JHD Visuals.
Oh, right. He's a good friend of mine. Um, he's a couple years younger than me. Like I knew that kid because like when we were skating, he was like the small kid who could skate better than everyone. But the thing was, so he was doing photography, videography, stuff like that. I'm like, hey, let's shoot a video, you know, and he started trying some stuff. Uh, I really want to work more with him. He's only been doing this for a while now. Um, so like in the future, we will definitely work more together. But we're really gonna make a big project. Like we're gonna sit on it, um like the whole editing process, the whole like everything from start to begin. We're gonna do it together. That's how it works best. And I'm seeing him improve. So I think definitely in the future we will do more together. Yeah,
Bro, it sounds like you have like the perfect team around you, bro.
I do,
You
man. It's all coming together.
It's like the stars are aligning, they're shining on you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm like there's these people all around me that I feel like they're here for a reason. Like
Yes.
things are starting to feel like destiny, you know, and that's something I never really believed in before.
You're starting to see the signs now, bro.
I'm starting to see the signs. Yeah, and step one was childhood night, and now things are starting to look up and up. As the more I work,
Is that Zuzu?
yeah.
When did you get your cat?
She's turning 2 in September, I think.
Oh, that's not.
Uh, and she is so. I mean, I love that cat to death. Like I would die for that cat because like I'm home a lot now, so I always wake up and she's like knitting on me and giving me headbutts, and she's so adorable. She really sees me like I'm her dad. So I'm like that's the kid. Well, that's all like it's the only kid I want so far.
Yo, that's your child right there, bro.
Yeah, that's my child.
Do you have any plans on getting any more animals?
Um, for now, I feel like Susan would be better off being alone. Um, because I'm afraid that she'll like if I get another animal, another cat, like she'll just get into fights with it, and she won't have all the attention anymore. I want a dog later on in life, once I'm more settled, like once I've got my place where like I can, like I'm actually settled in a house, and I'll be sure I can give it more. Like I don't want to leave a dog alone for hours. You can't do that. Like
Yeah, dude, you can't.
can't do that. Like yeah. So
Not a
like,
dog, unless you have a little dog.
yeah, but I mean I want a chow because I fucking think they're adorable. That's like a teddy bear.
Yeah, dude, it is like a teddy bear.
Yeah, so but yeah, that's all like future stuff for now. Sue's just the only one because like if we got to go for a couple hours, she'll be fine. She'll just sleep a little bit. Like it's a cat in general, so they'll be fine.
Have
But,
you uh have you got Zuzu any catnip yet?
sorry, what? There was a little bit of lag there.
Have you gave Zuzu catnip?
Oh, I mean, she's got some toys with it with some catnip inside. Yeah, she goes crazy for that. Um,
That's
I,
cool. How'd you get the name Zuzu?
have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Mm-hmm.
So Azula calls Zuko Zuzu, and
Nice.
that was a cool name. We stuck with that, and I mean, like we try to play with her as much as we can because we don't let her outside. I would freak the fuck out if I got kids. Like I don't know.
Yes, dude. What you need to do is get Zuzu on a music video, bro.
Yeah, bro, we definitely. She's like the mascot. Like everyone in Soul Souls loves her too. Like everyone's like, "Show Zuzu, we want to see." So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is like the mascot. That's perfect, bro. Now, one of the funnier questions that we have here that a listener asks is, have you ever eaten a bad egg?
Did someone from Soul Souls ask that, bro?
Uh, Anonymous.
All right. Yeah, someone in here asked that because, bro, the thing was, I was drunk. Like we had this whole, like we had like a 2 liter bottle of like brown rum. Like me and MD6, and we killed that shit within 2 hours because there was still curfew. He had to go home real quick, so we had to sit that. And then shit started spinning. I went to bed. And I was like, "Fuck, I'm hungry." I got up, made my egg, bro, and that shit came out so fucking fast, and it was awful. But this is not like even the bad egg that I'm talking about because like 2 days after, I had a boiled egg, and I took a bite out of that, and I looked so black inside, and I already fucking swallowed that. I and that like I gave the egg another chance. The boiled egg like 2 days after, and that and I haven't eaten an egg since because it was such an awful experience. Like eat like to just look at that egg and it'd be so fucking black, and to have known that it's in my stomach, and bro, I was fuck.
Yo, that's a funny ass story, bro. That's fucked up. Fucking egg, bro. That's fucking crazy, dog.
Of course, Wendell is starting about farm eggs again. Because I was like, you gotta get real eggs. You gotta get farm eggs.
Shit, dog. But you said you can't eat eggs no more on. It's done.
Bro, I'm not fucking with eggs anymore. So
Yeah, that's funny as shit, dude. Back in the comments, Congrats talked about Zuzu merch on the Sold Souls. That'd be crazy, bro.
we need that. That's such a good idea, bro. Because I mean, she's photogenic as fuck too. I can take a picture of her and she'll be like, "Oh, queenie stuff." And
Dang,
bro,
cleaned up. That'd be badass. I'll buy that, dude. I would love
yeah,
that merch.
I would fucking rock that.
You guys gotta get that together, bro. That'd be badass. Now, dog, what's a go ahead and give us a day to day. What's a day to day like?
For me, like it's a roller coaster, man. Because the past week or two, I've been locked in my studio. Up until let's say Friday, and once I had a big ass come down, I was like, fuck. Like I was done making music for. I'm probably done for like a week or so. I don't know. Who knows? But like I'm saying, um it's such a roller coaster. Like one day I wake up at 9 and I lock in and I start like I've got like books about like music production and mixing and stuff, and I start reading, I start learning, I start watching videos, and I'll be so locked in making learn and stuff like that. And then the next day I might not get out of my bed until it's like 4 p.m. Not do shit at all. Like um I got therapy like every week. I go there a couple of days. I go like if it's nice out, I'll usually go skateboarding. Um, like MD6 is here a lot. We just chill, make music. He brings his girl, my girl's here. We'll just leave them do their thing. We'll make music. My homie YD Wavy, he's here a lot too. We've known each other since childhood, so
That's badass. That's
yeah.
bad. How'd you and 96 click up?
Um, kind of like Soul, but different. I was randomly tossed into this group chat with like local artists, and I hit up Amity like, "Yo, we gotta meet up one time," because I checked this music. And I was like, "Yo, this is." I had no idea someone like this close to me was making this kind of music that I fuck with, like the English stuff in general. There's not a lot of people who do that around here, of course. But in that group chat, like I think I left, so I'm not even sure anymore. Like people would just toss in their shit, like they wouldn't even like put your run it up. They just toss in their post, and that's it. I mean, Emily were the only guys that connected and talked to each other. We met up and we clicked. He's really similar to me. He's I mean, we just fuck with each other a lot. Like not literal, of course, but we like we are like we've become close. Like we haven't. I've known him for like almost a year, I think, just a year, and we've become real close. We've become brothers because um we just vibe. We're both like these introverted fucking out kids who are kind of inside, but and shit.
Yeah.
Um, it just clicked, man. We started making music together. We've got 2 songs out together now, but there's a lot more in the fall.
Yeah, shout out to Andy Six, bro. It's another dope artist, dude. Yeah,
Yes.
Fred, you got like a sick team, bro. It's such a sick team. Like hella props to your team, dude. You did bring up that you still go to therapy. Now, I love therapy, bro. I think having a therapist is like something. I think everyone should have a therapist.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nowadays,
Go ahead and talk us through that. Like tell the listeners how it's helped you.
um, I've been in therapy for not as long yet. Let's say almost a year, I think, and it's helped. Like it put me down. It put me down first because I started like all these feelings I bottled up for all these. I had to pour them out, and now I'm finally processing, getting help, and there's medication involved that it's not like putting me down, but putting me up. You know, because I have ADD, so I'm getting like Concerta, which is something like Adderall but different, and it helps me a lot because it eases my mind and it helps me like of course it helps you focus. That's what it does. But for me, it also like helps me shut my mind up because my head is always screaming stuff and it's such a mess. And you know, this shit helps me slow that down and put myself to ease, you know. And now that I got this, my he is helping me, you know, live with the situation I'm in, helping like we're just getting to the bottom like of everything that's happened to me and why I'm doing certain things.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's perfect, bro. I think you're right. When you first get a therapist, it's a downhill train first because you know
Yeah, it
you're
is.
you finally get to just release, um, but then you get to get that feedback, especially if it's a good therapist, right?
Yeah.
And you move forward.
Yeah, exactly. Start processing it, and it's still really hard. Like sometimes I'm there and I just don't open up. And
Yeah.
this one time, pretty recently, I freaked the fuck out, bro. Just like I started pouring everything out, and I started getting madder.
Mm.
Well, I would just slam my head into the fucking desk, and I would start punching the wall, and I went so. But that's it's good that I did that. I finally poured everything out, and like um now like it is out, and they've always been so like it's I'm hard to read, like of course because I don't let it out, and now they finally see me snap, and now it's time to work.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. Some people would see you snap and think you're crazy, but they don't realize that that's something you need to do. You need to release it, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's exactly what it is. I had to get it out. My therapist was like she kind of like she was amazed. It was like, oh, she of course I was punching stuff, so she had to back off. But in the end, she was like, all right, now I finally see what's going on with you. You've been following this shit up for so long, and I mean that's what I've been doing, like because this happened to me like once every couple of years. So I've been balling up shit for years, and they snap because yeah, that's just how it goes. Um, and I just gotta learn to speak up more about that, about stuff that's bothering me because I just don't.
Mm.
I just be like, I'll just think about it all day and then eventually fall asleep, you know, and it's still in the back of my mind.
Baby steps, bro. Baby steps are better than no steps, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, you know, I want to share a little testimony. Have you ever done shrooms before?
I have once,
How was
but
that experience?
I don't think they were strong enough. Like I just had a bad batch, something like that. I was kind of tripping, but not as much, and we just ended up going to a party, popping Molly, and
Mm,
so yeah,
dang.